Another trip over to Islay for the whisky friend. Bunnahabhain 12. Let's get into this one. Let's taste it. Okay folks, welcome back to the Whisky Friend with me, Alan. Yes, as I says earlier, we're heading back over to Islay. It's becoming a regular thing for me at the minute. I don't know if it's a good thing or it's a bad thing, but this is not a typical Islay. This is the Bunnahabhain 12. Bunnahabhain 12. I've had that many bottles of this in the past. I cannot believe that I've not reviewed it before. So it's not before time, so let's get into this one now. I poured this 20 minutes ago. Just for you guys, if you hang around to the end, I've got a wee bonus malt for you. I was gifted a sample of a Bunnahabhain 25. So what I'll do, once I've done this 12-year-old review, I'll crack on and I'll give you a quick overview of the 25 and just give you a comparison between the two of them. Super whiskies. So, Bunnahabhain 12, as I say, it's not a typical Islay. It's sherried, ex-bourbon casks, ex-sherry casks. On the nose it's really rich. It's sherry forward, lots of sherry, you know there's sherry in it. It's fruity, there's lots of dates, plum, dried fruits, so obviously there's some raisin, maybe some sultana there. But once you get into the fruitiness, it's quite jammy. So it's like if you open a pot of jam, or maybe even a pot of marmalade. It's quite interesting I'm saying marmalade because I'm just picking up a nice marmalade note now. There's a nice kind of orangey jammy, as well as the plums, the dates, the dark fruits, the red fruits. But yeah, it's quite jammy. It's a little bit, it's got some nice, really nice orange citrus notes. I think that's making it feel more like marmalade. Again, it's, as you really get into it, it's quite earthy. There's a real nice earthy note. It's very floral. It's grassy. Got a nice grassy note there. Maybe some dried grass, and also there's a nice lovely, as you get into the sweetness now, there's a beautiful vanilla, caramel, really nice brown sugar note, and right on the very end it's a little bit spicy, maybe some pepper, maybe some ginger. So all in all guys, it's a wonderful nose. I see I've went through bottles and bottles and bottles of this stuff, and I'm amazed that I haven't reviewed. I've been reviewing now for about a year and a half, and I can't believe I've not done this Bunnahabhain 12. I think it might be the case that I go through the bottles too quick. This is just a new bottle I've received as well. I've had a few drams out of it. Never lets me down. Price is great. I see I picked this up on a deal at £30, which I think is just incredible value. I should have bought 2 bottles now thinking about it, but yeah, wonderful nose guys. It really just sets you up beautifully. Colour wise, it's like a nice dark golden colour. Yeah, nice. Just sets you up beautifully to taste it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do guys. So slanch. Wow, it's nice. It's that rich. It's got a real nice oily mouthfeel. It's mouth coating. It's a little bit spicy on arrival. Nice little nip. See, it's mouth coating, spicy. That jammy note from the nose is moved into the palate. It's sticky. It's plum jam, red fruits, dried fruits, dark fruit. All the fruits are there. It's quite fruity. It's got a real nice, as it's coming through the arrival into development, it's got a little, there's a nice little woody note there. There's a nice dryness. It's quite woody and quite earthy. That grass note's there as well, so that's followed through from the, so then pretty much the nose is falling through. But as it's going into through the development into the finish, it's fruity, it's spicy. There's a nice ginger note coming in. It's peppery, so it's getting a wee bit hotter as it develops. All those notes are hanging around. It's in layers as well. So you've got the jamminess, the stickiness, the fruitiness. Then it becomes earthy, grassy, and then the spice kicks in. And as you think you've had enough of it, it changes again because it becomes quite nutty. I'm thinking hazelnut, and then there's a wonderful, wonderful milk chocolate note in there as well. So all in all, this is a fantastic whiskey. Let me just try a little bit more, see if I can get anything else. Wow, great to have you back, my friend. It's as good as I remembered it. Batches with this, I think every one I've had, I don't think I've had a disappointing one. It's getting spicier. On that second sip, it's a bit more spicy now. It's complex. It's a wonderful, wonderful whiskey, this, guys. I'm sure this dram, there's no reason why it shouldn't be on everyone's bar. The price is great, the whiskey is great. For all you Islay fanboys, it's Islay, so it's Bunnahabhain. Don't know if I mentioned Bunnahabhain in Gaelic means mouth of the river, which is an interesting little note. Yeah, no, this is super fantastic. It's nutty, it's chocolatey, spicy, fruity. It's got it all. It's balanced, it's layered. This has been beautifully put together. I'm a wee bit conscious. I'm going to crack onto this 25 in a minute. So let's do the finish on this, and then I'll whiz through the 25 and see how you got on with that one. So, cheers, folks. Here's the story on this one. Nose is fantastic. Fruity, sweet, sherried, red fruits, jammy, marmalade, orange. It's all there. Beautifully balanced. It's floral, it's sweet, it's fruity. Moving into the palate, it's oily, it's mouth-watering, it's spicy, it's all the red fruits are there, the ginger's there, the hazelnut, the chocolate, fantastic. And then I think, in my opinion, guys, you get to the best part of this, which is the finish. So see, I've had a few drams of this earlier, and the finish is just going on and on and on. It goes for days, this finish. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful spicy ginger on the finish. That beautiful plum jam is there. And there's a really, really nice woody note on the end. A nice bit of oak, a nice bit of wood, nice bit of dryness. But it goes on and on. It's still going on. The one thing that you'll probably be asking with this one is, it's from Islay, so where is the smoke? In a nutshell, guys, I do believe there is some peat smoke in this one. I can't find it. I've been searching for it. Can't find the peat, can't find the smoke. If there's anything, there may be a real distant in the background, but it's negligible, guys. It's not even come into my thoughts about smoke. It's all about the fruit, it's all about the jam, it's all about the nuts and the chocolate. Absolutely fantastic. So just before I crack on with the 25, I'm just going to finish this, guys. It's just sitting here. I'd hate to waste it. So cheers. I did the Bunnahabhain 25 probably, it must be over a year ago. It's at least a year, it's probably a little bit longer. I had a sample gifted to me back then. In fact, I had a few samples gifted. They were from Mr. Anthony Murphy. The Bunnahabhain 25 that I did last year, he actually sent me the sample. Not only did he send me that sample, he sent me 2 samples. So this is the second sample, which has been lying around for a while. I've just been that busy and I've not got round to it. He also sent me the 11-year-old Muscat finish as well. So there's a few Bunnahabhains that I've not got to, and I thought, while I'm doing this Bunna 12, let's take a chance of doing this 25 again, see if it's any different from last time. So on this one, I've got Trusty Coin 86 looking after it. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, this is not a comparison, guys. I'm not comparing the Bunnahabhain 12 to the Bunnahabhain 25. This is just me indulging myself. I've got a sample to check out, so I think I may as well do it. But this is very different. They're both bottled at 46.3 ABV. They're both non-chill filtered and they're both natural colour, so everything's going for them. Colour wise, there's not a lot of difference in the colour, guys. It looks very, very similar in the colour, which you may be surprised. This one's been 25 years. This one's in refill sherry casks. And this one. Okay, so different on this one straight away. This is picked up a wee bit more. It's sherry up front as well, so it's very, very sherried. But the difference with this one is this is much more salty. So obviously this is picking up 25 years at Bunnahabhain, so it's saltier. There's a nice sea spray in this as well. But there's a really, really nice sweet, nice sugar sweet caramel on this one. But the other thing that's different from the Bunnahabhain 12, this is picking up a wee bit more of a solvent note, maybe a nail polish. Might even be some furniture polish, that kind of polish note, solvent note. Not maybe as much as a glue, but it's solventy, it's nail polishy, it's furniture, something like that. But at the same time, it's fruity. There's a wee bit more honey in this. This is a bit more honeyed. Lots of berries, raspberries, strawberries, cranberries even. Lots of red berries. The chocolate's definitely there as well in the nose. I think comparing the two, there's a wee bit more on this nose. You would probably expect that from a 25-year-old. Little bit of spice. There is a distant campfire smoke in this one. There's a little bit of smoke on here. But there's a beautiful leather note. Some old leather. And some tobacco. And some spice, and the spice is nutmeg. So wow, what a fantastic nose this one is. Again, let's try it. Slanch, it's just as good as I remember it. They are very different, guys. This is a different animal. What a whiskey this is. 25-year-old Bunnahabhain. I've not checked and I'm not sure how much it is that it costs at the minute. But again, it's got a beautiful rich mouthfeel. But the difference with this one is it's much more spicy. Spicy on arrival. It's salty. But it's a little bit of brine. Bit of that sea sprays there, that sea air. But there's a beautiful big chocolate note comes right in with the spice. Some caramel. Some orange. That orange with the chocolate is almost like a chocolate orange. Real nice. All the berries are there, the cranberries, the strawberries. Wow. It's mouth watering. Let me crack on for a second sip, folks. Cheers. On that second sip, folks, it's still as spicy. I think the difference between the two of these is this is so much spice going on with this. Again, there's beautiful layers. So much flavour. It's aromatic. It's woody. It's a little bit of dryness throughout as you're heading through the development. It's gone a little bit dry. Then your mouth just becomes really mouth watering. Some nice fruit notes. Wow. It's coffee. It's nutty. Thinking almond. It's briny. Wow, such a complex. This is a complex whiskey. It's sweet, but it's savoury. It's got it all. There's so much going on with this. Let me crack on to the finish, guys. Let me just check out. Absolutely fantastic whiskey, folks. I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I'm probably enjoying it now more than probably I did last year. It's just so good. What a whiskey. The finish is, again, it's another long whiskey. It's long, it's lingering. That solvent's there, it's briny. The tobacco, the old leather. It's spicy, it's fruity, it's got everything. It goes on and on and on. Absolutely fantastic whiskey. Score wise, what I'm going to score these, I've got no problems in scoring them. The Bunnahabhain 12, I'm going to score that 90 out of 100. Value, it's outstanding value. Quality, ABV, it ticks all the boxes. It's Islay, it's non-chill filtered, it's 46.3, it's natural colour. It's 30, well, I got it on offer at £30 a bottle. This one, the Bunnahabhain 25, I did it last year, but I wasn't scoring them last year. But this one here for me is easily a 92 out of 100. It's just so much whiskey. It's complex. It changes all the time. Fantastic mouthfeel. Spicy. Sherried. It ticks all my boxes. The only box that it ticks that I'm not really that used to is Islay. But if Islay is anything like this, and this is my heading on that journey, then I'm on the right track. So that's me, guys. So you've got a bonus whiskey. You've got 2 whiskies for the price of 1. If you've liked the video, guys, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button. If you've subscribed, then thanks very much. If you haven't, you may want to consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Just a friendly reminder, it doesn't cost you anything, guys. It's completely free, and you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 2K. You can catch me on all the media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're also on Patreon, so if you want to pop along, have a look at the Patreon page, feel free. Until the next time, guys, I'm Alan. The last thing to say is that the pleasure is in the sharing. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers now. Bye bye.